Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products number 35 EV. This is a mill finish aluminum door shoe with a finned vinyl insert. What is this? Well, it's a door bottom. This is a door bottom that's going to be very appropriately used where you have typically an inverted bottom channeled sort of construction, whatever that might be. Typically you might see it in a hollow metal door with that bottom inverted sort of construction, so that this will sit up into the channel actually. Okay. Anything flush, any door with a flush bottom, I personally wouldn't use this because it's going to allow this gap of space underneath the door. I would not use this model that would have this sort of feature to it. So the 35 is representative of this profile. This is, just quite simply a U-shaped door bottom. The E, while it's not defined in the catalog, certainly means economy, meaning that the material thickness is thinner, the fact that it is a vinyl material, basic material, all conspires to make this a very approachable item in terms of the cost and certainly the effectiveness. The fact that you have a door bottom, to begin with. The point I'm trying to make is that the 35V is a thicker extrusion. The 35 EV is thinner material, and it's significantly less expensive. The point is this: you've got 300 doors to do, and you're the contractor, and you were told to put a door bottom on. And quite frankly, you have experience with this, and you have found it to be just substantial and perfect for your application in both the specifications of it, the duty rating of it, and certainly the cost. So that's where this is going to really enter the market very well. And I personally am a fan of National Guard overall because my experience with them is they're my go-to when I want heavy duty and strong stuff. But the fact of the matter is, if you're doing that 300 door job, National Guard is smart in the fact that they can field competitive products where the material that their name is really forged on is just simply not necessary, but they want the National Guard name, therefore the excellent customer service and shipping, things of that nature. Now, having said all that, let's move on with the review of the item. There is an image below this video showing the important dimensional properties of the item. Let's go over that now. So what you have here is an overall height well, it's drawn poorly, but it's supposed to be 1.25 inches is what it's supposed to be showing. You've got no, forgive me, I'm misreading it. It's exactly correct. Forgive me. It's 1.25 inches. Overall height is 1.25 inches. Okay. Now, you have 3/4 inch from the top of the extrusion down to that base. Then you have 1/4 inch from here down to the bottom. But the important part really is 1/4 inch from here down to the bottom of the vinyl. Okay. But you really have to know how you're installing it. If there's an inverted bottom channel, you can kind of count on the fact that you're going from here to the top of here down to the bottom, which they've got listed at 1/4 inch. So keep that in mind when you are sizing this or predetermining whether or not this was compatible with your doors. The question is, will this fit under your door and above your sill once all is said and done? So that's what you have to determine. Okay. It is for 1 3/4 thick doors only. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page. There's a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, and that's handy because it will allow you to review the 35 EV and all of the sister products as it relates to this item. And you can see in the upper left-hand area where it's shown, it's intended to go into a door that has an inverted bottom channel, is just simply the bottom line. You can see next to it the 35V. It loses the E. The material thickness is substantially greater, even though it's still vinyl. And quite frankly, if I was going to go for the heavy-duty aluminum, I would look for a solution other than vinyl. Vinyl is very basic in its characteristics in terms of duty rating. Not great with extreme temperatures, certainly very poor with exposure to ultraviolet. You might look for a door bottom that will give you some neoprene, silicone, thermoplastic things of that nature, if you're looking for heavy duty. But if you're looking for an EV, you're probably looking for economy first. Any door bottom that features a drip cap, if you have an exterior door, is always a good idea. That's just simply the bottom line, because it so substantially helps run water away. That page is really nice because you see a cross-section showing all the different shapes and dimensional properties. Now, this is in the site. This is available in two finishes. A is the absence of a letter after the V means that it's just mill aluminum finish. If you put a DKB after the 35 EV, that would give you the same item in a dark bronze anodized finish with a black vinyl. The vinyl is gray when it's a mill aluminum finish. Okay. Now there is in the site this bottom in all of the common lengths. Not even common, but all the lengths. 2 foot to 8 foot on about 6-inch increments. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and indicate simply in the comment field what length you want us to cut the material back to. Now the reasoning is, and by the way, it's typical for the vinyl or any seal to ship long so that you can trim it exactly how you want it. And it's very easy for that to slide. All you do after your installation is just give it a little crimp right here, and that will certainly prevent it from sliding. In the website, in all the different lengths, if you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what net length you want it to ship out at, and that's what we'll do. The reasoning for doing that is, well, it obviously saves you the trouble of trimming it in the field or cutting it, and that is probably going to make quite a racket when you're cutting these U-shaped bottoms of a thinner gauge material. You'll get a relatively good factory edge, you know, when you order it from the factory. But the point is, you've got slotted holes here that you can see. And those slotted holes are there for a number of reasons. First of all, to account for a sill that's not level, or maybe a door that's no longer plumb. You might have it account for a misdrilled hole. You know, when you're pre-drilling the screw holes, it has the drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces through. So that slotted hole is handy because it will give you some ability to make that proper seal. And the bottom line is, if you don't have a proper seal, then you kind of don't have a need to have a door bottom to begin with. If it's too tight, the door will not operate correctly. That sort of thing. So you really want those slotted holes to give you every bit of chance you have at making the perfect seal. Speaking of those holes, screws are included. National Guard calls these a number 6 by 3/4 inch screw. They call it, and there are definitely steel screws, steel based. So if you ordered a custom length, we'd not only give you that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. This item is smoke and draft control rated, so you can use it on a door that requires smoke and draft control, like a hotel suite entry door. Not that you would necessarily use this, but you could. UL 10B, UL 10C rated for 3-hour and 90-minute doors. Air infiltration tested as well. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog and review all things National Guard weather stripping related. Not only door bottoms like this, but thresholds, perimeter gasketing, material made of aluminum, like the 35 EV is, material made of stainless steel, and architectural bronze as well. If you have more than an occasional need for weather stripping, by all means familiarize yourself with the National Guard book, because their name is synonymous with great quality products, very fast lead times, very competitive pricing. If you have any questions on the National Guard 35 EV, U-shaped door bottom, or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.